So for the past week, I've been experimenting with YouTube Shorts. Specifically, as a very small YouTube channel, I've been uploading a couple old clips to YouTube Shorts algorithm every day. Sometimes I have to delete them and re-upload them until YouTube decides to put them literally anywhere. But I've been doing that for a week, and the results have been pretty good. Better than I probably could have expected. But what we're going to look at today is what the YouTube algorithm thinks are my top 10 clips. So let's take a look. I just realized with us carrying around these katanas and wearing the stupid bathrobes, we 100% look like just some LARPing weebs. They're like, look at us, we're samurai. Whee! All right, so that one, that's my first model, and it's almost painful to look at anymore. So I'm playing there with Mocha, a good friend of mine. She is just a cinnamon bun. You should follow her. I'll put her link in the description. This is the forest. I like this clip because it proves that even I can sometimes be funny, like, on purpose. So, you know, nice. Not a bad start. Samurai, wee! Damn model again.
Wee. Ow!
Oh no! Oh no!
What?
I just fell through the world.
What?
I climbed the ladder all the way to hell. So, there we've started some of the trends in that my best clips, honestly most of my clips, are when I'm collaborating and playing with one of my friends. So that was Stella. She is a degenerate, but also a sweetheart. I'll put her link too. That was Dying Light. That was, across the board, just a really fun game to play with another. I wouldn't play it alone, but it was a little janky, just janky enough to be endearing. But that was a really good time. It will make a return. Now that's a better model.
Like, why is he in front of me now? Why are you there? How did you get there? How did you not notice me?
All right, we take those. So that one I think is funny because I had started just mauling at that point about Alien Isolation just getting so on my nerves with the way it implements difficulty at that part that I was just like, this is so infuriating. That's why I was so irate there. But honestly, I'm still surprised that guy didn't see me. With baffling, incredible comedic timing, however. And that was the newest model in this pack of clips was that one. Not too bad, but shortly after that, I ended up getting a lot closer to this model. Moving on.
Is that a thing of trash down there? Oh, I guess.
You can see
sort of.
Stella
Jeez.
peeking in the side frame there.
Jump.
Oh boy. Here we go. Whee! I hope that's gonna hit the trash. Oh, I didn't.
Oh no.
Please help. Help.
So that clip starts to make me realize that apparently I say "we" a lot. So it ends up in clips often. I had no idea before I started watching all these clips back. Still a fun time. New game.
He's like vomiting on you.
Still Mocha.
Yeah, well, if he's not careful, I'm gonna vomit on him. And then we'll see who's boss.
Oh, well.
Ah, it wasn't me. I wasn't the boss. I've been killed somehow. I'm not sure how that happened, but it was very sudden.
I like that one because it continues that trend of excellent comedic timing by the game and really very little effort on my part to make that funny. That just kind of delivered it to me. Dead Space 2 is a really, sorry, not 2, 3 was a really fun time to play with Mocha. A lot of shenanigans taking place, a lot of frantic efforts, and the occasional funny death.
Very sudden.
I've lost count of the day. I like how I somehow hit the diary and not the guy clearly in front of me. And I'm just like staring this guy dead in the eye as I pick up his diary and just read it right in his face. That Skies of Arcadia. Probably my favorite JRPG. It's at least up there. It's between that and maybe Star Ocean 2. So good. But yeah, that was really funny. That was my second model in that one. We're just getting like a tour of all of my models since I've worked on it for so long. But yeah, that's a good time. Love that Skies of Arcadia. That was a fun series of streams to finish that game.
Like an actual flavor for my
You can
stream.
smoke a
My
little
stream probably tastes like burnt capacitors.
So that one's funny. That was actually a question from a chatter in stream that I initially misunderstood. They asked me if your stream had a flavor, what flavor would it be? And I kind of took that the way of like a vibe. And so I started that, but they were like, no, like a flavor. So I was like, well, you know, burnt capacitors. And if you've ever worked with electronics, you know exactly the, at least the odor that I'm talking about, if not necessarily the flavor. This is the longest clip.
We're good. We're not good. We're not good.
It's funny because this has already gone on for several seconds. We're limited by clip duration.
We're not good. We're not good. We're not good.
I was wedged into the side of a wall.
Hold on. Hold on.
They had body blocked each other from getting. It was remarkable.
Hold on, we might be good.
At the exact same time.
If we could just drift past this. Wait. Wait.
Nice. My only regret is that I did not ultimately end up clearing the game on this run. I had been trying this for quite some time. There were a lot of attempts made at this particular part of Outer Wilds as this game. Fun game, great game, loved it.
This
Gotta
is
go
one
into
for
that
the
game spoiler
ages.
free, or else there's
All right, now to get to the scout.
Spoiler free, or there's no point. But what a great game, and I can't believe that worked until it didn't, and I died later. But you know, details.
Hey there, clone pig. With some honking balls. Really, they couldn't make two gosh dang pig skin textures, but they will model pig balls? What is the world coming to?
My only regret is that I did not have hand tracking at that time to freaking really punctuate that. That is my favorite clip in this pack. And actually, by likes, that's actually the #1 clip. But by views, it's this one. That clip, I feel like, is most indicative of my streams. Because the background to that is that I had just come from an area in Plague Tale Innocence is what that game was, where there were literal piles of pig corpses. And every single model in those piles of pig corpses were identical textures. They were all textured exactly the same. Then we come to like the one living pig. Lo and behold, they had spent the time to just model some pig balls. I was like, come on. And so that is indicative of my streams, I think, more than any other clip, because I tend to notice stuff. I work in software quality as a profession, so I notice a lot of details. I notice wonky things, and then I just get like irate about it. And it's just like, why couldn't you just do a little better? And that one is just really funny to me. And I'm glad that it was at least #2, because I think it deserved it. All right, now #1.
Let me out.
Get out of here. Wow, you have a pretty dress.
It is a pretty dress.
Pretty
I stand
dress?
by that.
Oh, the thing is long.
Give me that back. Give me that back. Give me that back.
Any rubbish?
Give me that
There's
back.
mushrooms. Is there rubbish
Have
I
that
can
back.
jump on?
Alright,
Where
wha-
even
wha-
are you?
I don't know, but she's not dying.
I won't. And I could
get
just leave.
out.
I am just too stubborn that I had to
Chip,
kill
you're not
them.
just a Just chip.
I worked
And
so
jump in
hard.
through the window.
Classic
Yeah?
sunk
Oh,
cost
no, I can't.
fallacy. Nailed it.
Did I land on that?
Oh, 100%.
Perfect.
That's funny.
Straight to ragdoll. She did not know what to do with that.
The only bummer about that clip is that according to the metrics, the vast majority of people did not get to the end of it. And it's such a bummer because it's all in the finisher to that clip that really makes that a treat, in my opinion. But, you know, shorts, they just... Short attention span, you can't expect people to watch all that long. But anyway, so that's the top 10 clips according to the YouTube Shorts algorithm. So, can we learn anything from that? I don't think anything really meaningful, honestly. I noticed an interesting thing in the metrics in that for the first few days, most of those really high view count ones were for my first few days of attempting to upload. And so they seemed to just throw it to more people because I don't think YouTube knew who to give it to. And so I've noticed over time my overall views going down, but things like how many subs I'm getting per day out of it are relatively similar. Granted, my numbers are all really small, so it's hard to make any meaningful judgments on it, but it seems like the YouTube algorithm just kind of like tries whatever until it eventually sort of targets it maybe a little bit better. So my views are actually like kind of going down, but I'm still getting pretty good success with interactions on it. But there's really short clips, there's really long clips, there's a variety of games. All of those clips had the exact same description. Aside from just mentioning, hey, this is the game that the clip is from. So I can't really say that YouTube was doing anything useful in identifying actually better clips than worse clips, but it was certainly an interesting experiment. I'm gonna keep trying, and I'm also going to upload all this pack of clips up into TikTok as well down the line. So I might have another follow-up one to see, how TikTok matches things and what kind of views get more there than here on YouTube. And that was only 10 of over 20 that I uploaded. So there are more that didn't make the cut of this video. But anyway, I thought that was pretty funny, pretty interesting to see what just YouTube itself, because I don't think really the users had really any meaningful impact on which one got more views. It's just YouTube deciding something gets to go and what doesn't. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please, if you like these sorts of things, give me a subscribe. I hope to see you at a live stream sometime. That's where I really, do much more interaction. I'm much more of a streamer than I am just a general content creator, like stuff like this. But I am trying to do better this year on that, add a little more. Anyway, thanks for coming. Bye.